Welcome to New York Networking, where I'm very pleased to have my friend Eileen Lichtenstein, who is CEO of Balance and Power, with me today. Welcome, Eileen.
Thanks so much, David, and for having me here on your show.
Thank you. Thank you. And well, while you address all sorts of challenges that people have and people in businesses have, recently you've been addressing three particular areas. So let's talk about those.
Sure, I'd be happy to. In today's world, more than ever, it seems that people, whether it's in their career realm or their home relationship realm, are much more stressed and have lower patience and frustration levels. So that often leads to anger. Therefore, some of my key trainings and topics in the one-on-one sessions is strategies and techniques to be happier and more productive, successful. So I have a very large range of clients with that. And another topic related is how to deal with difficult people, whether it be in the car next to you or in the office.
Yeah,
at
sometimes
home.
it's in the cubicle next to you.
Yes, exactly. And related to that as well is bullying prevention and anger management. Unfortunately, bullying is still around. It's not having the heyday media that was happening a few years ago, but it's still very much there.
And it's not just in school. I mean, there can be bullying on the job site. There can be sexual harassment, which is a kind of bullying. There can be, people aren't just children who bully. There are grown-ups who do it too.
And one of the popular trainings I do within the healthcare community for the administrators as well as the staff are sensitivity trainings, which include bullying prevention, anger management, diversity training, and so on.
I guess that would engender compassion.
Yes.
Teaching people to be compassionate of people who might not be just like them.
And many of these people are caregivers, professional caregivers. They must be compassionate, but sometimes things are going on, it just interferes.
And they may not know how. Maybe they weren't raised to be compassionate and they have training in their field, but they need your help in teaching them to be compassionate towards others professionally.
Yes, and to the patients and residents in homes that they are dealing with.
And I guess that happens more and more as more and more of us baby boomers need that sort of help.
Exactly. There are statistics out there based by research that can be a little bit comforting if you're a worrier. So I'm going to share this with you right now because so many people out there worry more than they may have in the past or even more than existed ever because of the state of things around us in the world. So the point is that only 8% of what we worry about may be legitimate.
Really?
And that means that the other 92% is either things we can't control or things we may have misperceived, which happens all the time, or things we can't possibly change. So if we can somehow detach a bit from what worries us, step back is what I mean by detach. Take a couple of minutes, 2 minutes, literally a couple of minutes, and consider what you're worrying about. And maybe you'll see it differently. At different times in the process of worrying, we do see things differently.
Sure.
So it's the stepping back just when one may think they need to focus on this thought more, but the stepping back and detaching is the most helpful.
Sure, and I guess at the very least, even if you can't see how your worrying might not be correct, at least accept that 92% of it is very likely a waste of time.
Yes, and consider all the time and energy you may be wasting instead of taking legitimate action against that 8% that needs to be addressed.
Right.
Because we could get so stuck in our worry that it's hard to take action.
and to find help with actually doing that, and for reducing stress, anger management, and dealing with difficult people, please give my dear friend Eileen a call, and she'll help you. She'll help your company. She'll help you personally and in terms of your productivity.
Great. I mean, thank you, David. And great. Yes, it helps so much. And I just want to add that in my trainings and one-on-one sessions and small groups, I integrate mind-body modalities, which are very helpful in releasing stress and tension and anger, as well as helping people to detach from these worries. So just an example of that, for instance, it's MBSR, or mindfulness-based stress reduction, relaxation techniques involved with that, as well as the emotional freedom technique tapping.
Yes, which you have used with me, which has been really a tremendous help for me personally.
Oh, yeah, thanks for that testimonial.
Well, it's the truth.
I know.
Well, find out for yourself. Give Eileen a call. Thanks.
Thank you.